We mentioned on Monday, Andrew, that only 21% of freedom of information requests have been granted in 2024 and 2025. That's down from almost 60% in 2011, 2012. This is where people put in an FOI request because they're trying to find out information that they think is relevant to the public. Why is this government so secretive when it comes to granting FOIs?
Well, that's a terrific question, Ben. And, you know, your listeners would recall in the lead up to the 2022 election that the now Prime Minister stood up and constantly banged on about how the coalition, there was a lack of integrity and openness and transparency, and how he would bring this new world to the Parliament and he would restore integrity and transparency. Well, what a crock. Because at the first opportunity, this Prime Minister is trying to significantly water down freedom of information laws. This is a regime that enables punters, just everyday Australian citizens, the media, stakeholders, environmental groups, to be able to put in a request for information that is held by the government to understand why the government has made certain decisions the way they have. And what we're seeing, even under this regime, under this current piece of legislation, that fewer than 1 in 4 FOI requests are granted in full. That this is the lowest level of transparency that we've seen in 30 years, and the government wants to water it down even further.
Is there anything you can do about it from the opposition side?
Well, you might. I know we don't know each other, Ben, but I'm pretty hoarse right now because I spent most of the day yesterday talking in Parliament about this bill. The coalition have been fighting this bill, not just the coalition. This is one of the rare occasions where the coalition has teamed up with across the board with the crossbenchers. This bill does not have a friend in the world apart from the Public Service and the Labor Party. The Labor Party are trying to reduce accountability, their own accountability to the Australian people, and as I said, this bill does not have a friend in the world. Unfortunately, though, it's likely to pass through the House of Representatives, but I do believe that they will not get it through the Senate, because unless some sort of grubby deal is done, the number of people and number of MPs and senators who are speaking out against this bill gives me some heart that it won't go anywhere.
Okay, we know that grubby deals have happened before in the Senate. Let's hope it doesn't happen on this occasion.